Good morning, everybody. This is Pierre Roberge, the Daily Trader. It is June 27th, and let's do a weekly recap of the week of June 20th for Tesla. I am not a financial advisor, so please do your own research, make your own decisions. So I had this idea of doing a weekly version of the Daily Trader. Just to look at the stock from a weekly chart perspective, because when I do my videos every single day, we are looking at the videos for Tesla and Palantir on a daily basis, where one candle equal 1 day, and we are most of the time also going into the 1 hour chart to really understand what happened during the day, and then we conclude on the daily chart. But I think it's worthwhile to look at the weekly chart because it gives a bigger perspective to where the stock seems to be going from a technical analysis perspective. And also, if you don't want to be looking at the stock every single day, some people want to invest for a longer term period, then technical analysis can still be useful on a weekly basis. So this is what I thought would be of interest to you. And also, since I only publish during the 5 days of the week, then doing a weekly recap is interesting, because then I publish a video for you during the weekend where you might have more time. And this video will also contextualize what is going to happen in the next week a little bit. So let's go. So I have TradingView set up in the weekly chart just right here. So as you know, we closed at 671.87, down 795, down 1.17%. So looking at it from a weekly perspective, we see that from a weekly perspective, Tesla has not broken outside of the resistance here. So we broke outside on the daily chart, and then we went back pretty much on it. And from a weekly chart perspective, we have not gone back on it. So this means that during the coming week, it's possible that Tesla has a pullback a little bit on the support that we have here, because we technically, on a weekly perspective, have not had a breakout yet. Looking at the indicators, stochastic is at 38. So stochastic is at 38, so this is below 50. So this is why I have a red thumbs down, because we like when the stochastic is over 50 to show some strength in the stock. So right now, Tesla on a weekly perspective has not shown much strength. It's been going up since the low of basically, I would say, the week of March 17th. The stochastic has demonstrated that, but there's no real upward momentum from a weekly perspective. Same thing for MACD. So MACD, the two lines of MACD, this is the difference between the weekly and the daily. MACD, the two lines of MACD are positive. So this means that from a longer term period, Tesla is still in a uptrend. So from a weekly perspective, Tesla is still in an uptrend. And if we look at, if we zoom out at the chart a little bit, we see that, yes, we went from 44 bucks approximately up to 900 bucks. And now we are down to 670 something. So from a weekly perspective, we are still very bullish. So this is why the two lines of MACD are above zero. They are above zero, but they are crossed over negative. So short term, so starting from the week of the 16th, we had a bearish trend, a localized bearish trend. And as we see here, the two lines are starting to get closer together to indicate that they might cross eventually. So maybe next week or the week after that, if things are going in the right direction, we might see a cross there. What is very interesting though, what is very interesting is that the DMI, which I love very much as an indicator, the DMI crossed over positive. So from a DMI perspective, it is saying that yes, this is still a valid bullish trend. It was not a valid bullish trend from a DMI perspective since May 3rd, which is approximately right here. So see, this coincides to when the stock broke down of this double support that has been there for over a year. So when the stock broke out of that support, the DMI said, okay, the bull trend has finished. And indeed, we had a little drop. But then since the week of May 17th, Tesla has been climbing back up to the resistance right here. And this move was enough for the DMI to say, well, okay, the bull trend has resumed. The bull trend has resumed. So there you have it. So this week is going to be very interesting because we hope that we are going to break outside of this resistance so that next weekend, when we look at this weekly summary, we see that we have a candle outside of this resistance here. So I would say above, let me say above 677 approximately. If we close above 677 outside of this resistance, then we might see a better alignment for the MACD, and the stochastic will also come closer to the 50 mark on the stochastic. So all in all, the move has not really set in on the weekly chart. And looking at the indicators, I can only think that this is positive news for the longer term for Tesla, because even though we had a nice move on the daily chart, this has approximately not very much registered on the weekly chart. So when it is going to register on the weekly chart, then we are going to the moon. This is my opinion. I think we are going to go super far with Tesla very, very soon. So thank you very much for watching. Thank you for subscribing. I publish a Tesla and Palantir video every single day, and also a recap of the week the following weekend. We have a Patreon account, we have a Discord server, we have some TradingView affiliate link. If you like what I do, please find the time and the resource to encourage me a little bit. And I'm going to wish you a great weekend. It's almost over. It's Sunday right now, since I'm recording it on Sunday. And we are going to talk tomorrow. À la prochaine.